100% score on Rotten Tomatoes for the Suicide Squad. Oh my God. Guys, this is amazing, and I can't wait to talk about this and other things on this episode of the Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by digitalcracknetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305, and with me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
You want to hear something funny?
Sure. Yeah.
This is gonna make you giggle a little.
All right, go.
Okay, so you know how everybody's hyped for upcoming MCU movies?
Absolutely.
One of them being Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yes.
Got a lot more hype now after what happened in Loki. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
So, you know, Doctor Strange is as popular as he's ever been.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He just got killed in the comic books.
What?
He was just killed in the comic books.
Why? How?
They just killed him.
They just killed him.
Obviously, this is, you know, comic books, and very few heroes stay dead forever.
Yeah, that's pretty much true, but Jesus Christ, man, like, the man can't get a break. Fuck.
Well, you know, feces occurs. What can I tell you?
Right. Yeah, you're right. But you know what, Willie? We got to carry on, bro. And
let's do this.
This segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS10. On caps, description down below. Copy the promo code, get the link, paste on the shopping cart. That's 10% saved there, guys. And also make sure to follow our friends at Decora Lights, which has some killer LEDs. And they can customize it for you. Put some engravings on it. Something nice. Maybe for a friend, loved one, or even a boss. And yes, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just so when comes amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday, and a little something in between. And now, on with the show. Willie.
Sir.
I don't even know where to start here, bro. It's World of Warcraft team pledges immediate action in-game after Activision Blizzard discrimination lawsuit. Look, I'm all for it. Like if they need signatures, I'll give them a signature. Even though I don't play well, I'll give it to them.
This is something they're doing themselves. I mean, I know that, you know, it's getting tiring to keep hearing about this, but it has to be spoken about because I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but fuck everything that came to light.
Oh my God, big
with
time,
this whole
dude.
thing. For those of you who are catching up, California, the state of California, filed a lawsuit against Activision Blizzard over what they quoted as a frat boy culture, and went on to detail a whole bunch of horrible things that, I mean, they're horrible people. They're horrible.
No, definitely, dude, and especially that picture, the conversations they had, disgusting.
Yeah,
disgusting. Look, man, I'm actually gonna bring it out here to light. You know, guys have that conversation all the time, but we don't talk about raping and all that shit like these assholes done.
No, we don't. No. We have conversations, and they're profoundly, you know, disgusting. Indeed. In many cases. But one thing that, I mean, our personal chat.
Yes.
One thing you'll never find in there. Yeah, plans to sexual assault. Plans to sexually assault somebody. No.
Yeah, that's a no-no. We don't do that, man.
I may be crass, but I ain't fucking felonious.
Right?
But anyway.
But still, dude.
All right, so.
Hunk of garbage.
Activision Blizzard have put out a statement. An Activision Blizzard spokesperson have put out a separate statement. Both were met with really, 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 really bad reviews.
I'm not sure.
And led to today where Blizzard employees were planning a walkout and protest.
Mm-hmm.
A decent thing that was done was the Blizzard higher up said, you know what? You walk out, you get paid time off. Don't worry about it. So they were at least decent there. And evidently Bobby Kotick, the Activision Blizzard CEO, went out and put out a statement that was better than the first two statements, but people still had problems with it.
Of course, man.
But now,
who wouldn't?
But now, back to the story that you had mentioned.
Yes.
Well, the World of Warcraft team, specifically, in Blizzard, said that they were going to take, quote-unquote, immediate action in-game to remove elements that they felt that, well, the actual quote, remove references that are not appropriate for our world.
I understand.
Mainly what they're going after is 2 NPCs that are in-game that were named after a former creative director of World of Warcraft, Alex Afrasiabi.
Yeah.
The guy who was like at the center of some of the most disgusting allegations.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to remove him completely.
Good.
And they're going to find ways to phase out quest lines, either phase out or rework quest lines that he was part of.
Got it.
And they put this on their social media and on the game's website. I'm like, you know what? Go for it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be like, oh man, they took out this guy. No. I'm just gonna say, good, take him out. Take out the garbage. Take them all out. You don't need it.
Yeah.
Screw that shit.
Yeah. I mean, listen, this is gonna be out. This is gonna be an ongoing thing for a while, and it's gonna suck because, yeah, you don't wanna hear about this kind of news in video games, but this shit happens, and it has to be brought to light, and the people responsible have to be fucked off in the serious way.
Oh no.
In the most serious way. So there's that.
Yeah, there's that. And there's also this, Willie, which I can't wait to share this with you. Sports video game double dip with annual release and cosmetic battle pass. Ain't that exciting?
It's, can I say expected?
I mean, we mentioned a couple of times before. We have. But I just find it such a hunk of garbage that they're going to be doing such a thing. You know.
Okay. Let's go in and detail this. And this is one of the things that I was worried about when EA bought Codemasters.
Got it.
I want that said because I did mention this before.
You did.
All right. It concerns the game F1 2021.
All right.
Okay. Brand new game from Codemasters under the EA label. F1 is a popular series. Now, EA is jumping in and wants to EA it. Because they want to have annualized entries, just like their other sports titles. But they want to bring in a battle pass. But it's not called a battle pass.
Mm-hmm.
They call it the podium pass. It's basically a battle pass for an annualized game. And oh yeah, by the way, you do realize that the battle passes you buy for the current version of the game, all the stuff that you get, won't roll over to the next game, right?
Oof, that sounds sucky.
So yeah, I'm sure that, with enough backlash, Codemasters will try to figure out a way to roll things over, but I'm sure EA doesn't want them to, because again, EA. I guess we should be glad that they didn't, do Formula One Ultimate Team.
I mean, yeah, because it would just be kind of like Call of Duty and stuff like that. But no,
it wouldn't be Ultimate Team. It would be Ultimate Car. It's loot boxes for car parts. So they'll take the Need for Speed, what they did in Need for Speed Payback, and just like multiply it. It'll be cards that you get that'll give you better parts for your car. Let me shut up. I'm gonna give them ideas.
Yeah, no, don't. But you know what? Since we're in this whole area right now, Willie, of talking about, cosmetics and stuff like that, do you think that Sony did a better job convincing a good amount of people that Xbox Game Pass is viable than Microsoft has so far?
Okay, that's an opinion. It's an opinion piece. Okay, it's an opinion piece from Eurogamer, but I think they have some merit to it.
Yeah,
And I'll
because
tell
I
you
was,
why.
I was kind of wondering. I'm like, let me ask this let me rephrase it as a question, just to see what will be your point of view into this.
Okay, here's the skinny. What do you feel? How do you feel about Xbox Game Pass?
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, for the good amount of money that you're getting it for, you're for either PC or the console or both, because they sell it for both as well.
Well, Game Pass
You're
Ultimate, yes.
Yeah, so you're gonna get a good amount of games for a good monthly price. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's not that bad. Now, the only drawback I have is, I mean, today they announced, or was it yesterday, that they're removing Grand Theft Auto from the library. So I was like, if you're paying X amount of money for a game or whatnot, wouldn't it be better just to have those games still in the server?
Well, those things. The problem with subscription services like Game Pass
Mhm.
is that they're at the whim of the third party publishers whose games they want to put on there. Think of Netflix.
Okay.
Netflix had all their Marvel titles removed because Disney wanted to hoard it for themselves on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Maybe Rockstar wanted to just snatch it from Game. Now, mind you, this happened before. It used to be on Game Pass, then it was taken off and put back. So this is the second time they remove it. It's one major drawback of the service, that games will rotate in and out. But financially,
Yeah.
what people always worry about is the fact that, well, how's Microsoft going to make money out of this?
I mean, they get it every month, though. That's the thing. Like, if you think about it, they're getting every month $50 or $20 from certain people that are playing these titles and stuff like that, right? But then the long run, you're thinking about it.
They're gonna get.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They're gonna get the money. They're gonna get $10 is the minimum buy-in.
Mm-hmm.
So for $10, people on console can have access to 100 plus games.
Yeah.
If people who pay for Game Pass Ultimate, like me, pay $20, and they get it on PC, and they get a Xbox Live Cloud gaming, so they can play it on tablets and phones or whatever. But the main problem is first-party titles. The Sony model is, well, you want our games, you got to buy them. Because, I mean, the logic is sound. Games cost a lot to make, and they want to see a return on it. Right?
No, claro.
Okay. Well, Sony had a recent investor meeting where they were talking about their games. And one of the things they were talking about was a MLB The Show 21. They have one every year. This year's title was highly anticipated because it was going to be a next gen one. And they did mention, well, the game sold 2 million copies.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. The fastest selling title in franchise history. But they also said that it reached more than 4 million players.
Okay.
Which means that because it was a title, it was the first title in the series that crossed over to Xbox, that means that Game Pass owners had a chance to play it.
Yeah, but now I'm thinking about it. Okay, so a lot of people got to play this game, which is great. That's always a good plus. that they have people playing these games and whatnot. But
Mhm.
now my thought is gonna be is, for the creators of the game and stuff like that, like what money they're getting off of it, because I mean that
I don't
costs
know.
money. But then I
It's-
started
I mean-
thinking about it. I know that on Game Pass, not only you get the game, but you get all the perks that come with it. So like there's that downside, because if you're paying monthly for this subscription, you're getting everything. I mean, you don't have to worry about DLC or nothing, because you're technically getting it for free as it is.
Mhm.
But then you have to think about what money or revenue is anybody getting out of this. I mean, Microsoft is getting, their whole monthly subscription and stuff like that. But the developers and all that, what are they getting out of it? That's I guess that's where you're trying to lead to, right?
Let's do some napkin math.
Okay.
Let's say that Sony sold 2 million copies of MLB The Show 15. I'm sorry, 21. When I say 15. Let's say they sold 2 million copies. Let's say that Sony sells 2 million copies
Yeah.
of MLB The Show 21 physically. And let's say that they went and sold it for $70. Because next gen, right?
Of course.
Total sales would be $140 million. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's say that 2 million people played MLB The Show 21 on Game Pass. And let's assume that they're paying the base price of $10 a month. That's $20 million a month.
Yeah.
Which, if you go and calculate that for the year, is $240 million.
Jesus Christ.
So Microsoft made $10 million more than Sony, assuming this really ratchet basic math is legit.
Got it. Huh. Well,
I mean,
crazy.
if you can get 2 million people, if you can get 2 million pairs of eyeballs on your game on a service that you're offering, I mean, there's more to it, because it's more than just one game.
No, of course.
Remember that every single day, every single first party game that Microsoft releases is day and date going to be in the service. But say 2 million people came on because I want a chance to play MLB The Show.
Yeah.
So another 3 million people are like, nah, I'm waiting for Halo. I mean, there's going to be some crossover, but you get enough people interested in your service, that's a lot of money.
It is, man. And I think that's to me, like, they're getting paid a lot, but I don't know how I feel again for the developers on their end,
Well,
because you're just getting paid. I mean, I don't even know how that even works like that in that way. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of a hard subject to even talk about or even know.
But
the other thing we can
okay.
do is assume.
All we could do is assume. The model is still going to be shaky because, 6 months ago, Microsoft said they had 18 million Game Pass subscribers.
Yeah.
That's $180 million a month, assuming everybody gets the basic $10 Game Pass. It's a lot of money a month.
It is. But you know what?
The key to it is them to grow the service to get more people to subscribe.
Yeah.
Then we're talking about serious money.
No, that's their goal. Technically, if you think about it, that's their goal right there.
Oh,
Just to have a lot of people subscribe to this and make all the money.
Oh yeah.
Because of reasons. But you know what, man?
Obviously.
I would like to ask our fellow viewers out there, what do you guys think about this story and the ones above, and even the ones that we're going to be talking about right now? Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let's have a conversation about this, because this is some interesting things. And let's continue with this, guys. And Willie, we called it. We called it on Monday, thanks to Wario64. We already got the PlayStation Plus games for August, and it's going to be Hunter's Arena Legends, Plant vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville, and Tennis World Tour 2, which I don't care about the tennis one, to be honest. Unless if we're gonna make a mockery of it and fun of it, fine. Plants vs Zombies, the Neighborville one, I think that's pretty fun. I mean, for kids in general, I think that's cool. Now, Hunter's Arena, I've never played it or even cared about it. Okay, do you have any conversation about this one, Willie? Because I've never played that game. Zero. I mean, well, the only thing I could just say then Wario 64 was right, which thank you once again. And yeah, those are your games for this month coming up already, guys, for PlayStation Plus. Now, we have games for PlayStation for the Xbox as well, for games for gold for free. That's coming out on August as well. And it looks like we're going to have I don't know, what do you think about this month's freebies, Willie, which is going to be Darksiders 3, Yooka-Laylee, and Lost Planet 3, and also the little extra game on Groru, the Mark of the Wolves.
I'm enjoying this so much.
Which part?
All right, I'm not as mad as I would be normally because, I mean, these are not heavy hitters. Like the problem with the Xbox games with gold games is that you don't see any heavy hitters there.
Darksiders 3.
I'm sure it's because. Yeah, but I'm sure that's because they want to leave the heavy hitters for Game Pass. But these are not bad games. Darksiders 3 was not too long ago, and it was on the Xbox One. Yeah. Yooka-Laylee was that Kickstarter game that was essentially Banjo-Kazooie 2020.
Oh, okay.
Or 2018. When was it that came out? I think it's 2018 or 2019.
Around there.
It didn't do that well, but still, think Banjo-Kazooie, that's the game. Lost Planet 3 is a 360 title, not the best of the series. Garo Mark of the Wolves is a, oh my god, what's the freaking Fatal Fury game.
Ooh.
So it's a fighting game.
Okay.
So I'm happy. Those are 4 quality titles. I mean, every once in a while they'll throw something wonderful. You know, they'll throw a nice big title that people know. And sometimes they'll throw, lately they've been throwing a lot of garbage. I'm not even going to lie. But every once in a while they'll throw an absolute gem that I had never heard of in my entire life and that I all of a sudden decide that I have to play right that moment. Like Vicious Attack Llama Apocalypse.
Still haven't played it, but I love the video.
I have it and it's fucking lovely. It's a freaking twin stick shooter where you're killing mutated llamas. Why are you not into this?
I don't know why. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
You need to do better.
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sick. I guess.
You need to do better.
I need to.
And you know how you can do that?
How?
Sign up for the Back for Blood open beta.
I mean, way ahead of you right there, Willie. I mean, I'm glad the fact that they have a beta starting at August 12th, but they have an upcoming early one that's going to start on August 5th. Though August 9th will technically be for the access that be for the people that pre-order the game, which is fine, I guess. But if we're going to get this on the 12th for open beta, on the 12th through the 16th, I'm fine for that. And it's going to be for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms. I'm down to play. I'm going to actually sign up for it. Well, no, I already signed up for this one. What the hell did I sign up for? Oh, I know I signed up for it. It was the beta, not even a beta, for testing for the PS5. The whole thing there. Yeah, I didn't get no message or nothing back. It's fine. But for this, yeah, I'm down. I'm definitely down.
Oh, I'm 100% down. I signed up for it because they have a thing where you can register for a chance to get early access without pre-ordering.
Okay.
I did it because I want to play this game, even though I'm not going to be in town when that thing starts. Mm-hmm. I still want it.
I see.
And we can play together on the open beta. I did get it for Steam because I don't have a PS5. But that's on you.
Yeah, I'll be the one to get
it. Your PC can play it.
It can. Now that I choose to play on PC, yeah.
don't be a bitch about it.
Okay,
you know what? Okay. You should play a game to really stretch the legs out on your rig, so that you can see what gaming on PC is like.
All right.
And then you can go back to console gaming, which I say so like if I don't fucking play on console too, but I play on all platforms.
It's
Except
fine.
PS5 because I don't have one.
Well, don't worry, I'll play it for you, which is doing good so far. I'm happy.
I'm sure you are.
But I know, besides being happy with the whole PS5 and all that, Willie, there's something here I need to bring up, and I'm just kind of like in awe with it. And it's the Die Hard prequel, McClane Die Hard. It's not gonna happen because of Disney. So I'm gonna guess that it's not a kid-friendly movie. I'm just taking a wild hunch right here. Wild hunch. But it looks like this whole thing with the prequel and stuff like that, because being that Fox was bought over by Disney and whatnot, they were talking about making a prequel for Die Hard, which I'm gonna be honest, I only like the first two, and maybe the one with Samuel Jackson in it.
I like the first. I like the first one, the third one the most.
The second
one was okay.
Yeah,
the second one was okay, but everything from there on.
The third one, yeah. No. You know what? The third one, I will have to agree with you because it includes this guy's brother and Samuel Jackson being Samuel Jackson. You know what? I'll go with it. Yeah, you're right. But fine. Everything past that, I'm kind of like whatever about. Didn't really care. So to be honest, to have a prequel for Die Hard never really caught my attention. But it looks like in 2013, it made waves about this shit. I don't even give three shits about it, to be honest. So if Disney did this to it, I'm not mad. I mean, it's not like I was missing it. How about you, Willie?
I don't remember the memo where they actually asked my opinion, but I'm going to give it anyway. Mm-hmm. I don't care. I saw the Ghostbusters Afterlife trailer. I know you're into it, Punisher. I know you really want.
Dude, I dig it so much, dude.
Don't care. The amount of don't care that I have threatens to drown me in my sleep.
But here's the part that I'm gonna have to ask you. What part didn't you care?
The part where it started.
Ah, okay. So we started.
I actually was okay with the part where it ended. That part was awesome. Okay. I'm not here to twist your arm because I get it. Well, you can't. We're not in front of each other.
I mean, you do make a valid point there, but still, the fact is that I get the fact that you're not into this thing. I just like the fact that it's Ivan Reitman's son doing this. So I'm like, okay, and then he just he wanted to just bring this out and make it as a part 3 from the 85? No. Whatever. For Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
For Ghostbusters 2, which is a continuing to that movie. Like, not to that movie, just a continuing saga. So I'm like, all right, cool. Okay, yeah. Cool. I really want to see this whole movie. And I really, really fucking hope it does well. So far from the commercial, I actually digged it a lot. I like the way it looked, the whole aspect, everything's going on. But that's it. That's all I'm going to get. I can't wait till November because that's when I'm going to see it. Now, I see where you're getting at because you don't like, these type of movies. That guy's not a remake, but then again, it's not something that a lot of people ask for, but a lot of people like the Ghostbusters. And yes, I get it that a lot of people hated the 2016 version of it. I get it. It was not that bad, but it was just okay. It was just there. Like, again, I said that before.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want it to do poorly.
No,
I never wish for a movie to do poorly. I want movies to do well.
Yeah.
I just personally, I fell out of Ghostbusters the same way I fell out of Star Wars and Star Trek and all those other pop culture things I used to love back in the day. All right. If they were to go and tell me that they're going to make a movie or they're going to continue a series with something that I'm currently into right now, yeah. You know what? If they were to go and tell me we're going to make a Nobody 2,
that movie would be awesome.
I'm down. I'm down. I felt like I needed a little bit more of that movie. Mm-hmm. But they told me, they told me John Wick 4 has been postponed. That's all right. I had 3. I like the 3 that I got. Yeah. You can keep 4.
But you know what?
And you can,
That's all. It's all good with me though.
And you can kiss my ass on F10.
Oh no, fuck F10. That shit can go burn. I don't care about that one. That can stay in space right now as much as I care. I don't want it. But Willie, I do want to bring up something interesting, and it's the Suicide Squad currently sets at 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes. Even though I'm not one to like the Rotten Tomato scores, because sometimes it's like if they pick and choose whatever they want, and they can give it a bad apple even for good movies. You know which ones I'm talking about. But it looks like they got 100% on this movie.
Hold on a second. No, Rotten Tomatoes gives out its score based on the reviews that the movie gets.
Yeah.
So
which a lot of reviewers are crappy when they fucking see a movie.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are singing the praises of this movie, leading more credence to the fact that I have to see this movie, and I'm going to be in fucking Boston when this movie comes out. Holy fucking shit. But I want to see this movie in the worst way. Like, I don't like getting hyped for stuff. I don't like getting hyped for stuff because I'm tired of getting disappointed. But ever since I saw the first trailer of this movie, I wanted it. I wanted it. And it has to happen, and it will happen. And now I know that at least other reviewers, because these are reviewer scores. This is not, obviously, it's not audience score because it hasn't come out yet.
Not yet. But I'm going to tell you something. 46 reviewers, and it's still at 100?
Well,
I'm impressed.
I know that GameStop, I know that GameSpot gave it a 9.
Oh, I'm surprised it's not IGN. They give everything a 7. Everything 7 is a fucking 7.
Hello, the saying is IGN 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, I got it.
And yeah, whatever. I don't care about the reviews. I'm just saying, what's fueling the 100 on Rotten Tomatoes? A lot of very positive reviews.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually looking forward to it, and I can't wait for you to come back from Boston so we can go check it out and laugh and shit our pants off because I can't wait.
I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Now,
I now want a scene where King Shark with Stallone's voice
with the fake mustache?
Actually has the fake mustache.
Yes.
If I don't get that,
I want it.
I mean, I'll forgive it, but I'll be slightly sad.
But I understand. But look, Willie, being that we're waiting one more week technically to go see this movie, we're gonna have to wait a couple more, a few more months for Shang-Chi, which came out with their third trailer, and it shows a little more than what it's supposed to. We get Shang-Chi shirtless. We see a little more of the freaking dragon. I see a little more interactions with the rings towards the end. Let's break this down, dude. I'm gonna tell you this much right now. I like the trailers. I'm kind of glad they're not showing too much, but I get scared every time I see one because I'm always scared that they're gonna show something, a big old twist that I don't want to see, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I already know how this movie's gonna end. But I am liking this movie, and I really want to see it. There's a lot of things in here that I know for a fact. One thing is that you want to make sure that the dragon, I will say the eternal dragon, the protector, he's Fin Fang Foom, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna say that, but they're not saying it in the movie or they're not saying it now in the trailers. But I got a feeling that he might be.
I want it to be Fin Fang Foom. It may not. Let's be serious, because Fin Fang Foom is not just some dragon; he's an alien. But I want it to be, because I want to hear someone in the MCU say the words Fin Fang Foom.
It's bound to happen. You know it. You know how Marvel loves Easter eggs and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure someone's going to say something like that. I'm pretty fucking sure. I'm like 100%.
I'm not going to bet money on that. And I am officially laying off any more trailers.
Yeah,
because
that's it.
I don't want to fall into the trap of, I want to see what else they're going to show. They messed it up.
No, that's it. I don't want to. Right now, I'm happy and hyped for this movie, and I can't wait for it to come out in November. So
I'm down. Listen, I was down from the very first trailer. This one has not changed my opinion.
No, absolutely.
You want to know another one that I saw a trailer for that I'm down for? I'm actually down for?
Which one?
King Richard. Have you seen it?
Please explain to me about this movie. I saw the trailer was there. I just did not see it. Explain to me, please.
Okay. This is Will Smith playing the role of Richard Williams.
Okay.
The father of Venus and Serena.
Tennis players. Okay.
No,
Oh,
the Venus and Serena Williams, the Pokemon.
oh, that's right. They gotta catch them all, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I mean, the premise, okay, whatever. It's one of those movies that's like, okay, you knew that was gonna come up eventually. I'm into it.
Is it gonna be like one of
it.
those like I push my daughters to greatness type of movies, or is it gonna be like one of those like the sacrifice he has to do to make sure the kids?
Well, no,
get to
I
that?
mean, it's a thing about how he pushed the hell out of them. Yes,
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna be 100% accurate, but I'm sure they're not, because the trailer pushes it from the perspective of he did his best to get them into center stage. But it starts out with a thing where it looks like a social worker at the house saying that, look, there's problems with the girls. And he goes, yeah. I mean, you want to see problems with the girls? Let me show you. I had these two are going to be lawyers and doctors, and these two are going to be world famous tennis players.
Jeez.
One in between, but I forgot what it was.
Okay.
And then, yeah, it shows how he just kept pushing them and pushing them. But they played it off with the whole thing of he did it for their good. And I'm sure that's not, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. But you never hear a story of parents pushing the hell out of their kids and it ends up 100% perfectly.
Oh, no. You're not going to get that. I mean, the day you get that, it's going to be a Disney premiere or something like that, like Father and Son, the movie, or something like that.
Yeah. But I will say, I like the trailer.
Okay.
I like what I saw. You know that when Will Smith works at it, he does pretty good.
He does. He does a really good, father-son type of movie, which I kind of enjoyed him. Not the one with the in space and stuff like that, but this one actually.
No. What was the one? Oh my God! Something about happiness.
Oh, Pursuit of Happiness.
Thank you. That shit was rough. Yes.
Yeah, but it was awesome. Really good movie.
Was good. Speaking of Disney.
Oh yeah. So Disney's Predator reboot. First, let that sink in. First of all, Predator reboot. They couldn't do the whole prequel for Die Hard, but we're gonna work on this fucking alien that rips people's fucking spine out, polish it, and puts it up as a trophy. Let me continue. So they're gonna get a reboot that gets an official title as a plot and timeline details are revealed. I have nothing. I have nothing. Don't get me wrong. I love Predator. I love all those type of movies. But the fact that Disney is getting their hands on this one, and they're making a pretty much a reboot of this whole series, and this is an alien that rips your freaking head off with your spine attached, cleans it, and puts it on display as their trophy. Willie, please.
I mean, isn't that what Bob Chapek's going to do anyway? But no. Hold on. You didn't say the title that they revealed.
Oh, please. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The title of the movie is going to be Skull.
Skull.
I remind you again, ladies and gentlemen and other genders, this is Disney. Obviously, there's not going to be a mainline Disney movie.
Of course
and
not.
Really, it's not that shocking. Because it's a Fox property. They're going to market it as such. Maybe owned by Disney, but Disney's not gonna put this front facing.
No, of course not. They're not they're not gonna put their label of the mouse.
And if it ends up being a proper rated R, you're gonna see that shit on Hulu.
Oh yeah, that's a definite. You're never gonna see that on Disney Plus. Oh no,
you're not gonna see it on Disney Plus.
No.
I've said it before. Disney is in the enviable position of being like the owner of so much great IP. But one of the problems that Disney has is that their name is their brand.
Yes, that is very true.
No other studio can say that. The name is their brand. and the brand is one of squeaky clean, happy children, and no having your head and spine pulled off.
Yeah, technically.
Specifically,
call it, kids.
Specifically, Walt Disney said, "Oh, we're all about fun and happiness and making dreams come true and keeping your head and your spine where they belong."
Yeah.
And I think that's a direct quote.
I mean, yeah, it's somewhere in the parks. I know it's somewhere around in the middle. I remember seeing it one time. Yeah.
It's right next to one of those secret Mickeys. But they have an animal kingdom.
Yeah, right by the lions, I'm guessing.
No, exactly, right by the lions. That's why you never find that secret Mickey because, well, the lions will rip out your head and your spine. But they do it for good. But they do it magically.
They do it. It's very magical. Very magical. They even make sure that Tinkerbell comes out the little Mickey Mouse ears and everything.
And if you want to get technical about it, your head and spine will be like Lucky Charms for them. Because they'll be magically delicious.
Well, you see, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I think that this is done. Yes. These are the jokes, folks. Done. These are the jokes. We do this for free. So I hope you guys enjoy our jokes. So yes, please. Yes.
If you didn't like this joke, let us know where to return your check for $0.00, and I'm not going to send it. Just tell us where you want it,
and actually put the address on the comments down below. We'll make sure to send you that check immediately.
Go ahead, do that. YouTube's algorithm will love that.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, this guy's getting all the scores right now."
Oh, glory! Who are we kidding? YouTube knows it already.
Yeah, they're like, these bastards. They're still here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing podcast. And as always, yes, this segment is brought to you by D2D. Use promo code MIAGeeks10 to save 10% on your next purchase order. That's MIAGEEKS10. All in caps, description down below. Copy, paste. You know the whole drill from the beginning, guys. And yes, make sure to follow our friends at Decora Lights, which has some killer LEDs, which you can engrave it, have it personally for you, your kids, family, loved ones, or even bosses. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button just so when we come up with some amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday. A little something in between. And Willie, we're done. I mean, I'm done.
One question.
What?
Why would I get LEDs from my boss?
Because you're going to tell them that you're fired with it. Come on.
That I'm fired?
Well, that you quit. Not fired. You quit.
Oh, to say, why would I go and fire myself with LEDs that I purchased?
Guess what, boss? I'm fired. And just give them the LEDs and just walk away. Yeah. It's classy. It's a classy thing.
It's extremely confusing.
Guys.
Can I get, now I wonder, I'm going to ask them if they can get me an LED of CeeLo with his middle finger in the air saying, "Fuck you."
That is a possibility. We could,
and it has to play the song. It has to play the song. There has to be something on the inside that plays the song.
We could make it happen. We could put a little tiny recorder, and every time you press the on button, "fuck you."
All right. Stop, because this is going to cost me money. But we need to get out of here.
All right, everybody. We'll see you soon. We'll see you Friday. Peace.
Bye.